Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I decided to do a kind of like a get it all done video. I'll make a whale. I'll make a whale. Just a sec, okay baby? And we're gonna do some baking, hun. So I just dropped my oldest Blake off at school. It's 9:30 and I put Reese, who is 6 months, for her first nap of the day, and I have laundry to do. I want to do some baking. I want to clean the bathroom, so I just thought I would film like a general get it all done type of video for you guys this morning. Side note, these Flutter Habit lashes have lasted a full week because I put them on, today's Thursday, and I put them on last Wednesday night. So they've lasted a whole week and they're amazing. So I have no eye makeup on. I just put mascara on the bottom. So Livy and I, oh, get your foot off the table, please. Livy and I are going to do some baking because I always like to have some treats. You want to do some baking?
Treats.
Let's bake some treats, okay? We're gonna do some baking and then go from there. So Olivia and I are starting off by making these oatmeal breakfast cups. They're kind of like a muffin, but they have oatmeal, so they're kind of a mix between like a muffin and oatmeal cereal. They were actually really good, so I highly recommend making them. The recipe will be linked down below. But pretty much after we drop off Blake at school, Livy and I always do some sort of baking because I love to bake and I like to have a stockpile of stuff in the freezer for when Blake gets home from school or for quick and easy breakfast. So she's always my big helper in the mornings, but this one was really easy. It's just oats, eggs, milk, flour, butter. It only has a 1/4 cup of maple syrup in the whole thing, and you put like I said, fresh oats, and you put blueberries, so it's really high in fiber and it's super healthy, and the girls actually really liked it. I liked it for oh, and pecans too, I forgot that. I really liked it for breakfast. If I'm like in a rush, I can just grab one from the freezer and eat it in the car, and it's really good if you're nursing to keep up milk supply as well. So I really like it and highly recommend it. So again, the recipe will be linked down below. The next thing we're making is called unicorn bark. Now, the original recipe had sprinkles, and I didn't have any, but I just put in some chocolate chips, and the kids loved it. So you just mix a few drops of red food coloring to make like a dark pink, and then you do like 1 drop in the next bunch of the Greek yogurt to do like a light pink, and then you mix it all together on top of parchment paper in like a baking tin and put some chocolate chips, or if you had sprinkles, you can put sprinkles, and then you put it in the freezer and then you break it up, and it's called unicorn bark, and it's really healthy. It's a really good treat. The girls loved it, and actually I really liked it too. I just used plain, no sugar added Greek yogurt. So you could do that, or you could get a flavored one, like vanilla would be really good, or you could add your own honey or maple syrup to the yogurt just to give it a little bit more sweetness. But we honestly found that we didn't really need the extra sweetness with this. It was seriously so good. So we just put it in the freezer, and it was done, I think, within about 4 hours. So after Livy and I are finished, I always clean up the kitchen, let her watch a show or something, wipe down the countertops, do up any dishes that were left over from breakfast. And these are what the little cups look like, and they're so good. So I did freeze some of them and then kept some of them out as well. I feel like I'm always doing laundry. Every single day of my life I do laundry. So I always do at least 1 load a day just so that I can keep up with it all, because with 2 toddlers, a baby, and a husband who works and gets dirty during the day, I have a ton of laundry. So doing 1 load a day really helps me to keep up with it, and then we don't run out of clothes.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess I dreamed
Next, I'm just getting a head start on supper, and we're making one of our favorites, which is a Instant Pot mac and cheese. You just put in chicken broth and butter, garlic powder, hot sauce, and then you cook the noodles, and then you add cheese later. It's so easy and so good. I am just feeding this little nugget because she was supposed to be sleeping right now, but she decided not to sleep. And that happens sometimes, so I'm not able to get as much done as I wanted. But that's mom life, and that happens sometimes, so I thought I'd include that in this video in case you are frustrated that you can't get it all done. It's okay if you can't, because real life happens, and sometimes we just can't do it all, right? And it's okay.
To figure out who you really are.
So now I'm just breaking up the bark. There's a baby foot in the frame. Reese's feet are always in the frame of the video, I swear. So I started with a knife, but then I realized it's much easier to just use your hands and break it into random pieces. And it was so good, and it looks super cool with like the different pink colors. You could also just do like a plain white to really make it look more marbled, but I thought it looked pretty cool. So now I am preparing Reese's baby food. I bought this NutriBullet steamer about a month back, and it's only like $35 on Babies R Us, and it steams up everything so quick and so easily. I absolutely love it. I will never buy baby food again because it's so much cheaper doing this. So I'm just going to meal prep basically for the baby and get all of her sweet potatoes and broccoli and applesauce done. It does not take hardly any time at all. It's super fast and I love it. If you have a baby that's going to be starting solids, you need this. It's incredible.
Going down, 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 baby, going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby, going down, 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 baby, going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know that you don't know, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a hill, that's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know that you don't know, no, it's no more, we don't know, no, it's no more, we don't know, no, it's no more, we don't know, no, it's no more, no, no. We don't know, no, it's no more, we don't know, no, it's no more, we don't know, no, it's no more, no, no. Yeah.
So I forgot to show that you set this on high pressure cook for 5 minutes, and then you just add the cheese and some salt and pepper, and it's ready to go. It's so delicious. So I'm gonna serve that with some steamed broccoli for the kids. So it is the next day, and I have to film these types of videos in a couple of days because there's only so much I can get done in one day with 3 kiddos, and Blakey is in school, but I only have like 2 hours of free time in the day before we have to pick her up when the girls are napping, and it seems like you can get a lot done then, but really by the time I prep supper and clean up from lunch and do laundry, I hardly have any time left at all. So that's why I have to split it up. But I'm just making my bed, stripping Olivia's bed. Blake's been sleeping in our room, so she doesn't sleep in this bed at the moment. It just works better for us for now that she's at school. So I'm just changing Livy's sheets, and I'm going to be doing that laundry. And I do this about, I would say, once a week. I always strip the beds, and then I do the towels every like 4 days, like bath towels. And this room, this is our dining room, and it always gets kind of neglected. So now once a week, I like to actually move the dining table over and wash the floor underneath, because I always find crumbs and stuff that the vacuum kind of shoves under there. And I did the baseboards and just vacuumed like the slats of the sliding doors, and where Colin comes in and out to barbecue. It just gets really dirty here. So I was just doing like a really good vacuum and washing the floors in this room.
Don't wanna pick a fight when everything seems so good. guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run and only leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighting, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run and only leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking.
Now I'm just vacuuming the stairs. The stairs actually get pretty dirty, so I have to do this quite often, and then usually I will wash them after. But I always like to give them a quick vacuum just because sand and crackers and food and stuff gets tracked all upstairs, and I like to kind of keep them nice and clean. And then I'm just doing a quick vacuum of the bedroom and making the bed. And then to finish off this video, I am just going to put away all of the laundry that I did over the last 2 days. And then I had to call it quits because I was so tired from doing all of this over the last 2 days. It doesn't really seem like much, but when you do this on top of looking after 3 kids and, you know, cooking supper and then cleaning up and vlogging and, you know, I run my own business, it can be a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you aren't able to get everything done in one day, that's okay. I'm right there with you. It takes me so much longer to get stuff done now, but it is what it is, and that's okay. We can just do a little bit at a time. So I'm just going through Olivia's clothes. She desperately needs stuff because most of her clothes were like summer. So she definitely needs some clothes. So I was just organizing her stuff, and Olivia made a mess of this, but that's okay. Putting away some laundry. This is Blake's shirt. And yeah, then I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.